Standing here today, I want to share something astonishing with you. Scientists have proven that if you improve just one each day for a year, you'll end up 37 times better by the end. That's not 37% better. Most people severely underestimate this power of tiny improvements adding up over time. I know this personally. 20 years ago, I was an ordinary radio announcer struggling to make ends meet. Then I discovered something that changed everything. I started waking up 30 minutes earlier each day to read and learn. Just 30 minutes. This small habit seemed insignificant at first, but month after month, year after year, this one habit compounded. Those extra hours of learning led to new ideas, which led to opportunities, which eventually helped me reach millions of people worldwide. Your daily actions are like drops of water falling on a rock. One drop does nothing, but day after day, those drops can split that rock wide open. Let me share a powerful truth about mornings that comes from observing the habits of those at the peak of success. Your morning routine sets the foundation for everything that follows. I found that the hours between 5 and 8 hold more potential for personal growth than any other time of day. When you wake up at 5 a.m., you're joining an exclusive club of achievers at this hour. While others sleep, you have the entire world to yourself. The phone isn't ringing. Emails aren't flooding in. Social media isn't demanding your attention. It's just you, your thoughts, and unlimited potential. But I'm not talking about dragging yourself out of bed, feeling miserable, and downing cups of coffee. No, this is about creating a morning that you actually look forward to. When you establish the right morning habits, your body will naturally want to rise early. It becomes as natural as breathing. Let's talk about what I call the quiet hour power. This is your sacred time, 60 minutes dedicated purely to personal development. During this time, your mind is fresh, like a clean slate ready for programming. Use this hour to sit quietly, plan your day, read something inspiring, or simply think deeply about your goals. This quiet time allows your mind to operate at its highest frequency. Now, about exercise, I'm not suggesting you need to become an Olympic athlete. What I'm saying is that movement in the morning is non-negotiable. Your body has been still for hours during sleep. It craves movement. Start with something simple, maybe 10 minutes of stretching, a 15-minute walk around your neighborhood, or some basic calisthenics. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself. It's to wake up your body and get your blood flowing. When you move your body, something remarkable happens in your brain. Exercise triggers the release of chemicals called endorphins, nature's mood enhancers. These chemicals not only make you feel good, but also sharpen your mental focus. Think about this, say. By simply moving your body for 15 minutes, you can improve your mood and mental clarity for the entire day. Let's address nutrition, the fuel for your morning revolution. The food you eat within the first hour of waking determines your energy levels for the next several hours. Skip the sugary cereals and pastries that spike your blood sugar and lead to mid-morning crashes. Instead, focus on what I call power foods. Start with protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein shake. Add some complex carbohydrates like oatmeal or whole grain toast. Include healthy fats from foods like avocados or nuts. These foods provide steady, sustained energy that keeps you focused and alert. Here's a simple but powerful morning nutrition rule. But drink water before anything else. Your body has been without water for 7-8 hours during sleep. A large glass of water first thing in the morning rehydrates your cells and kicks your metabolism into gear. Add a squeeze of lemon for an extra boost of vitamin C and digestive benefits. The key to making this morning revolution stick is preparation. Set out your exercise clothes the night before. Prepare your breakfast ingredients. Remove any obstacles that might prevent you from following through. Success loves preparation. Your morning routine doesn't need to be perfect from day one. Start small. Maybe begin with waking up just 30 minutes earlier than usual. Master that first. Then gradually add more elements, some movement, better nutrition, quiet time for thinking and planning. Think of a morning routine as a personal success ritual. Every successful person I've studied has one thing in common. They control their mornings. They don't let their mornings control them. They understand that the way you start your day largely determines how you live your day. This morning revolution isn't just about being productive. It's about taking control of your life, starting with the first moments of each day. When you own your morning, you own your life. The confidence that comes from following through on your morning commitment spills over into everything else you do. Now, let me share something vital about mental mastery. One is something that sets apart those who achieve greatness from those who merely dream about it. Your mind is the most powerful tool you'll ever own. Just like a garden, it will grow whatever you planted it, whether weeds or roses. The choice is yours. Reading isn't just a hobby. It's oxygen for your mind. I've read thousands of books over my lifetime, and each one has added something valuable to my thinking. Here's what most people don't realize. Reading 20 pages a day equals 300 pages in a year. That's about 30 books. Think about that. In 5 years, you could be among the most well-read people in your field by reading just 20 pages each day. But it's not just about reading. It's about learning with purpose. When you read, take notes. Underline key passages. Ask yourself, how can I use this information today? The most successful people I know don't just read books. They study them. They treat books like meetings with the greatest minds in history. Now about meditation. Forget any mystical notions you might have. Meditation is simply mental exercise. Just as your body needs physical exercise, your mind needs quiet time to process and recharge. Start with 5 minutes of sitting quietly, focusing on your breath. When thoughts come and they will, simply notice them and let them float away like clouds in the sky. I found that regular meditation creates mental clarity that money can't buy. It's like wiping clean a dusty windshield. Suddenly everything becomes clear. Your decisions improve. Your stress levels drop. Your creativity increases. This happens because meditation reduces mental noise, allowing your natural intelligence to shine through. Let's talk about goal setting. Not the vague wishes most people call goals, but real, concrete objectives that pull you forward. Every morning, write down your goals as if they've already happened. Instead of, I want to increase my income. Write, I am grateful that I've increased my income by 50. This simple shift in language tells your subconscious mind to start working on making these goals reality. Keep your written goals where you can see them multiple times daily. Read them out loud each morning and evening. This isn't wishful thinking. It's programming your internal GPS for success. When you consistently focus on your goals, you start noticing opportunities you might have missed before. Your self-talk shapes your reality more than anything else. The average person has about 60,000 thoughts per day, and for most people, 8 of these thoughts are negative. You must guard your mental door with fierce determination. Replace I can't with how can I? Replace I'm not good enough with I'm getting better every day. Replace that's impossible with I'll find a way. Start monitoring your self-talk like a guard watching a gate. When negative thoughts appear, don't fight them. Simply replace them with positive alternatives. Instead of this is too hard, say this is making me stronger. Instead of I'm not ready, say I am learning and growing. Here's a powerful exercise I've used for years. Spend 5 minutes every morning saying positive statements about yourself out loud. Yes, out loud. Things like I am capable of amazing achievements, or I find solutions to every challenge. Your ears need to hear your voice speaking words of power and possibility. Create what I call a mental movies of your ideal life. Take time each day to visualize yourself living as the person you want to become. See yourself confidently handling challenges. See yourself achieving your goals. Make this mental movie as detailed as possible. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined event and a real one. Mental mastery isn't about never having negative thoughts. It's about not letting those thoughts control your actions. It's about building mental muscles strong enough to lift you out of any temporary setback or doubt. Your mind is like a supercomputer, and your self-talk is the program it runs. Give it better instructions, and you'll get better results. Fill it with thoughts of possibility, growth, and achievement. Feed it questions that lead to solutions rather than problems. Most importantly, understand that mental mastery is a practice, not a destination. Just like physical exercise, it requires daily attention. Some days will be better than others, but it's the consistent practice that creates lasting change. For the next 30 days, guard your mental diet as carefully as you guard your food diet. No negative news first thing in the morning, no complaining, no self-defeating talk. Instead, fill your mind with knowledge, possibility, and positive expectations. Let's talk about productivity in a way that will revolutionize how you work and live. Now, I've studied productivity for decades, and I can tell you this Productivity isn't about doing more things. It's about doing the right things at the right time with the right energy. Time blocking is your secret weapon in the war against distraction. Think of your day like empty containers waiting to be filled. Most people fill their containers randomly. A little work here, some email there, constant interruptions everywhere. But highly successful people do it differently. They decide in advance what goes into each container. Red block time. From 2 to 10 time. For this 0 it met block deep work time. From 0 to 2 stations. From 30 to 12:0, another block of focus work. The key is treating these time blocks as seriously as you treat important appointments, because that's exactly what they are, appointments with yourself for peak productivity. Now about priorities. This is where most people get it completely wrong. They create endless to-do lists and feel accomplished by checking off easy tasks. But here's the truth. Not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks move your life forward dramatically, while others just keep you busy. Use what I call the power hour method. Identify the 3 most important tasks that will move your life or business forward. Do these tasks during your peak energy hours. For most people, this is in the morning. Don't check email, don't answer phones, don't allow interruptions during this power hour. This alone can double or triple your productive output. Let's talk about energy optimization, something few people understand, but everyone needs. Your energy runs in cycles, not in a straight line. You have peak periods and low periods throughout the day. The trick is to match your task to your energy levels. During your high energy periods, tackle your most challenging and important work. This is when your brain is sharp and your focus is strong. Save routine tasks, checking emails, filing, organizing for your lower energy periods. This simple alignment can dramatically increase your productive output without working longer hours. Breaks before you need them. Work and focus 90-minute blocks followed by 15-minute breaks. This rhythm matches your body's natural cycles and helps maintain high energy throughout the day. During breaks, move your body. Step outside. Look at something natural and green. These aren't time wasters. They're energy renewers. Now for task completion. Let me share a method that has worked wonders for thousands of people. It's called the single handle technique. Once you start a task, stick with it until it's done. No switching between tasks. No multitasking. Just focus. Determine completion of one thing at a time. Most people jump between tasks, feeling busy but accomplishing little. This constant switching drains your energy and reduces your effectiveness. When you focus on one task until completion, you build momentum. Each completed task gives you energy for the next one. Here's a powerful technique I call bookending. Start your day by completing something important in the first hour. End your day by completing something important in the last hour. This creates a psychological frame of accomplishment around your entire day. Use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Don't write it down. Don't add it to your list. Don't think about it. Just do it. This prevents the buildup of small tasks that can clutter your mind and your day. Create systems for recurring tasks. If you do something more than once, systematize it. Write down the steps. Look for ways to streamline or automate it. A good system running at 80 effectiveness beats a perfect system that's never implemented. Remember this about productivity. It's about perfection. Don't try to overhaul your entire work style in one day. Start with one system, master it, then add another. Small improvements in productivity compound over time into massive results. Your workspace matters more than you might think. Keep it clean and organized. Have all your tools readily available? Remove distractions. Your physical environment either supports or sabotages your productivity. Make it work for you, not against you. Most importantly, measure your results, not your time. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I complete what matters most? Not did I stay busy, or did I work long hours? But did I move closer to my most important goals? Productivity isn't about being perfect, It's about being purposeful. It's about ensuring that your daily actions align with your life's biggest goals. When you get this right, you'll find yourself accomplishing more while feeling less stressed and more satisfied. Let me share something powerful about relationships that most people completely miss. In our fast-paced world, real human connections become rare, and that makes it more valuable than ever. Your success And happiness depends far more on the strength of your relationships than on any other single factor. Active listening is your master key to better relationships. Most people don't listen. They just wait for their turn to talk. But true listening is different. When someone speaks to you, give them your complete attention. Put away your phone. Turn your body toward them. Look them in the eyes. This sounds simple, but it's surprisingly rare. Here's a technique I call the 3-second rule. After someone finishes speaking, wait 3 seconds before responding. This does 2 things. It ensures they're actually finished speaking, and it shows them you're really considering their words. This small pause can transform your conversations. You see, people don't remember what you say nearly as much as they remember how you made them feel. When you truly listen to someone, you're saying without words, you matter. Your thoughts are important. This creates a connection deeper than any clever conversation ever could. Let's talk about building genuine connections. Stop thinking about what people can do for you. Instead, ask yourself, how can I add value to this person's life? Maybe you can share useful information, make a helpful introduction, or simply offer sincere encouragement. Small acts of kindness create strong bonds. Keep a connection journal. Write down important details about people you meet. Their interests, their children's names, their goals. Review these notes before meetings. When you remember these details, you show people they're important to you. This isn't manipulation. It's caring enough to pay attention. Network development isn't about collecting business cards or LinkedIn connection. It's about building a community of people who share your values and vision. Quality always beats quantity. 5 deep, meaningful relationships will take you further than 500 shallow connections. Make it a habit to reach out to one person in your network every day. Send a thoughtful message. Share an article they might find interesting. Congratulate them on their achievements. These small touches maintain and strengthen your relationships over time. Now about family time. This is where many ambitious people get it wrong. They sacrifice family relationships on the altar of success, only to realize too late that success means nothing without people to share it with. Your family isn't an interruption to your work. They're the reason for your work. Create unchangeable family time blocks in your schedule. Maybe it's dinner together every night at 6:30. Maybe it's Saturday mornings for family activities. Whatever you choose, protect these times like you'd protect your most important business meeting, because they are your most important meeting. Quality time isn't about quantity, it's about presence. When you're with your family, be fully there. No checking phones, no thinking about work. Give them your complete attention. 10 minutes of genuine connection beats an hour of distracted presence every time. Start family traditions. Maybe it's Sunday game night or monthly adventure days. These traditions create lasting bonds and memories. They give your family a sense of identity and belonging that no amount of material success can provide. We're like bank accounts. Every positive interaction is a deposit. Every negative interaction is a withdrawal. Keep your relationship accounts in the positive by making regular deposits of time, attention, and care. Your relationships determine your reality. The 5 people you spend the most time with shape your thinking, your habits, and your opportunities. Choose these relationships carefully. Nurture the ones that lift you up. Gradually distance yourself from those that pull you down. Most importantly, understand that relationship building isn't a separate part of your life. It's the foundation of everything else. Your success, your happiness, your impact on the world. I want to tell you something vital about money that most people never figure out. Financial success isn't about how much you earn. It's about what you do with what you earn. The habits you form around money matter more than the amount that passes through your hands. Let's start with saving, but not in the way most people think about it. The secret is to pay yourself first. The moment money comes into your life, take 10 and put it away. Not what's left after spending, the first 10. This isn't saving. It's investing in your future self. Treat this like your most important bill, because it is. Most people say, I'll save when I have more money. But here's the truth. You can't save with a little. You won't save with a lot. Start where you are. Even $50 a month, invested consistently, can grow into something significant over time. The magic isn't in the amount. It's in the habit. Create automatic transfers for your savings. Don't trust your willpower or memory. The day your paycheck arrives, have money automatically moved to a separate account. Make it harder to access this money than your regular spending money. Distance creates discipline. About investment discipline. This is where emotion meets intelligence. The most successful investors I've studied share one trait. They invest systematically, not emotionally. They don't try to time the market. They don't chase hot tips. They follow a plan, month after month, year after year. Think of investing like planting trees. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time is today. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start investing. It doesn't exist. Start now, learn as you go, and let time work in your favor. Here's something powerful about expense tracking. It's like a spotlight on your financial habits. Most people avoid looking at their spending because it makes them uncomfortable. But this discomfort is exactly what makes it valuable. Knowledge is power, especially with money. Use technology to track every dollar. Modern apps make this simple. The goal isn't to restrict yourself, it's to become aware. When you know where your money goes, you can make conscious choices instead of wondering where it all went. Create spending categories and set limits for each. This isn't budgeting, it's building awareness. Know how much you're spending on necessities versus luxuries. Remember, small expenses repeated daily add up to huge amounts yearly. That daily coffee shop visit might seem small, but multiply by 365 days. Now let's talk about developing a wealth mindset. Poor people think about spending. Wealthy people think about earning and growing. Start seeing money as a tool for creating more value, not just something to be spent. Read books about money. Study successful investors. Learn the language of finance. Your confidence with money grows as your knowledge grows. Financial education is the best investment you can make. It pays dividends for life. Change your money vocabulary. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, ask, how can I afford it? This simple shift moves you from passive to active thinking. It triggers your creativity instead of shutting down possibilities. Look for multiple streams of income. Your job is one stream. What else can you create? Maybe it's a side business, rental property, or investment dividends. Each new stream reduces your risk and increases your opportunities. Guard your credit score like gold. In today's world, good credit opens doors. Bad credit builds walls. Pay bills on time. Keep credit card balances low. Monitor your credit report regularly. These small habits compound into significant advantages. There it is about wealth deprivation. It's about allocation. Rich people allocate their money differently than poor people. They invest in assets that grow over time instead of spending on items that decrease in value. Most importantly, understand that wealth is a result of habits, not luck. Every financial choice you make either moves you toward wealth or away from it. There is no neutral ground with money. The way you end your day is just as crucial as how you begin it. I've discovered that your evening routine determines the quality of your rest, the clarity of your mind, and the success of your tomorrow. Let me share with you the secrets of a powerful evening ritual. Your evening reflection time is like closing the books on your day's business. Take 15 minutes before bed to sit quietly and review your day. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. What went well today? What could I have done better? What did I learn? Write your answers down. There's magic in putting pen to paper. This reflection isn't about beating yourself up over mistakes. It's about learning and growing. Think of it as a daily personal coaching session. The most successful people I know never skip this evening review. They understand that evaluation leads to improvement. Gratitude is your evening power tool. Write down 3 specific things you're thankful for in your day. Not general things like my family, but specific moments. The smile your child gave you, the compliment from your colleague, the sunset you witnessed. Being specific trains your brain to notice the good things happening all around you. Here's something remarkable about gratitude. It's impossible to feel grateful and stressed at the same time. These emotions can't coexist. When you practice gratitude before bed, you're literally programming your brain for positivity while you sleep. Now about preparing for tomorrow. This is where you set yourself up for success. Lay out your clothes for the next day. Pack your bag. Write down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Think of it as sending tomorrow as you a gift. The more you prepare tonight, the smoother tomorrow will flow. Create what I call a shutdown ritual, a sequence of actions that tells your brain it's time to switch gears. Maybe it's tidying your workspace, creating tomorrow's to-do list, or setting out your morning supplements. The sequence matters less than the consistency. Check your calendar for tomorrow. Know what's coming. This isn't about stressing over tomorrow. It's about being prepared. When you know what to expect, your subconscious mind can work on solutions while you sleep. Quality rest is non-negotiable for peak performance. Create a sleep sanctuary in your bedroom. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Remove electronic devices. They're sleep thieves. Your bedroom should be for sleep and intimacy only. Start dimming the lights an hour before bed. This signals your body to produce melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. Use soft, warm lighting instead of harsh, bright lights. Your body responds to these subtle cues, preparing you for deep, refreshing sleep. Here's a powerful practice. Brain dumping, keep a notebook by your bed. If thoughts about tomorrow try to crowd your mind, write them down. This tells your brain, it's okay, I won't forget this. You can relax now. It's simple but remarkably effective. Develop a pre-sleep ritual that relaxes you. Maybe it's light stretching, reading an inspiring book, or listening to calm music. Your body and mind need time to transition from the day's activity to night's rest. Give them this gift. Stop consuming news or social media, at least an hour before bed. These activities stimulate your mind and often bring stress or anxiety. Replace them with something calming, soft music, gentle conversation, or light reading. Not just rest. It's restoration. During sleep, your body repairs itself, your brain processes information, and your subconscious mind works on your problems. Quality sleep is a performance enhancer, not a waste of time. There's something few people realize. Your evening ritual is the foundation of your morning success. A smooth, peaceful evening leads to deep, refreshing sleep, which leads to an energetic, productive morning. It's all connected. Most importantly, understand that your evening routine shouldn't feel like a chore. It should be something you look forward to, your daily gift to yourself. These quiet evening moments can become the most peaceful, centering part of your day. The moment of truth isn't tomorrow, or next week, or when you feel ready. It's right now. Everything you've heard today means nothing without action. I'm going to give you a simple, powerful way to transform these ideas into results. Here's your implementation strategy. Don't try to change everything once. Pick one habit, just one that resonates most strongly with you. Maybe it's waking up earlier or saving 10 of your income, or spending quiet time and reflection each evening. Choose that one habit and commit to it for the next 30 days. I challenge you right here, right now, to make this commitment. For the next 30 days, act as if you're already the person you want to become. Don't worry about perfection. Don't let one missed day derail you. Just keep moving forward one day at a time. Write down your commitment. Share it with someone who will support you. Track your progress daily. Small wins build momentum. Each day you follow through, you're not just building a habit, you're building belief in yourself. Close your eyes for a moment. See yourself 30 days from now, stronger and more disciplined. See yourself 6 months from now, transformed by these new habits. See yourself 1 year from now, looking back on this moment as the day everything changed. This vision isn't a fantasy. It's a preview of what's possible. Every person who's ever achieved something great started exactly where you are right now, with a decision to begin. Your future self is watching you right now, hoping you'll make the right choice. The choice to begin, the choice to persist, the choice to become all that you're capable of being. The power is in your hands. The time is now. Rise up, take action, and watch as your life transforms, one habit at a time.